morning, class. Whew. Good morning. Thank you, Art Assistant Caroline. Good morning, class. It's Monday, and welcome to Draw Together. I'm Wendy Mac. What's your name? Hey, so good to see you. Well, you might notice that I'm holding a little bit of a world in my hands. This may or may not be a hint about what we are going to draw this week. We'll get back to this later. What's your name? Hey, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, I'm Wendy Mac, and you well know that. And let's see, who do we have here? Art Assistant Caroline. Say hi, Art Assistant Caroline. She's so shy. And we may or may not have a Suso in the house. Say hi, Suso. She's so silly. We're in San Francisco in our home studio. Let's see, who is out there? Caracas, Venezuela, hello. Lisbon, Portugal, I see you, hi. Rome, Italy. Let's see, who else? Cologne, Germany, hi. And Mesa, Arizona, and Ovingham, UK. Wow, and so many of us, so many more. We are all over the world right now, all in our home studios. Here we all are drawing together. This is going to be such a fun week. I am so excited. Are you feeling excited? I am. It's Monday. Whew, what a weekend. So, let's see. We all had a weekend. We're all starting our week again. We're going to draw together. So how do we do that on a Monday? How do we warm up a little bit? Just to kind of get our bloods flowing to move into our new week to draw together. We're going to stand up. Let's stand up. Let's just do a little warm up. Let's see, I wanted to kind of hold something to do my warm up here. You know, if you don't have the world in your hands, that's okay. I'll hold it for all of us. So I'm just gonna do some stretches. Lift up and go over to the side. Yeah, ooh, the world's pretty heavy, but I got it. Over to the other side, stretch over. Ooh, yeah, and all the way up. Stretch up. Wow. A lot going on in this world. And one more big breath up. Okay, now we're gonna do our drawing stretches that we always do. They look a little silly, but you know what? Doesn't matter how we look, it matters how we draw, right? Okay, ready? So let's do our shoulders. Look to the right, look to the left. Do our elbows. Yes, look like a chicken. Don't judge me. Okay, ready? Arms out, move our wrists. It's helpful if you make that noise, or if you just make a noise. Fingers out, go, wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's very important how we wiggle the fingers. You must wiggle all fingers at all times, because if you don't, you won't be using all fingers when you draw, and it is key to use all finger motions. Go! Deep breath in. Wiggle the eyeballs, go, wiggle, 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 and wiggle the brain. Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop. Whew. Sometimes when that brain gets wiggling, it's like, know what I mean? Ooh. How you feeling? Okay, feeling good? I feel like all this energy just came into my body, and now I kind of feel the drawing spirit. You too? All right, let's sit down. You got on your apron, or you got on your drawing smock, whatever you need to draw. All right. Okay, let's see, we got our supplies. As always, when we're drawing, we need a drawing implement. A pencil or a pen will work great. Some paper and some color. I just have a bunch of markers, colored pencils, and paints out here. You can use any color you want, in any way you want, because this is your drawing time. Let's draw together. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is our warm-up. So follow along with me here. We do cabinets a lot when we draw some different things, different shapes and stuff. We're going to do a cabinet, but it's going to be pretty different today. Let's draw a box. Okay, let's make a line through the box. And let's make 2 more lines. So we are going to be focusing on that earth thing that I was holding up earlier. We'll talk about more of that in a second. But one thing we all experience everywhere across that globe is weather. So we thought it would be a good idea to do a warm-up drawing some weather lines. Okay? So we're going to do 6 kinds of weather, just real fast and real loose. Yeah? Okay, come on. First, weather. I'm using a pen here, so I'm just going to go, let's see. What's one kind of weather that people can think of? What do you think of? I think of sunny weather. I heard a couple of you out there say sunny too. I'm going to make a sun in the sky, and then I'm going to make these sun rays. Sunshine. What's another kind of weather we can think of? Yep, I heard somebody say rainy. So let's make some raindrops. Just coming down. You could also make them just like lines. Doop, doop, doop. They're coming down kind of at a slant here. The raindrops. Yeah. What's in that? So we got sunny, rainy. What's another kind of weather? Cloudy. I heard some cloudies out there. I'm going to make some poofy clouds. Poofy, pretty little clouds here. Just going to fill up the space. So the whole space becomes clouds. Yep. Sunny, rainy, cloudy. Another one. How about windy? Windy? Whoosh. How do we do wind? Now we drew some air and smells and wind before. So if anybody remembers that, I'm just going to make these kind of swirly lines. It's kind of like the wind. Whoosh. Pushing like that. Whoosh. These are fun to do. I mean, honestly, I could just cover the whole space with these. Sometimes the wind goes outside. Whoosh. There's wind, it blows all the way outside of the frame. Whoosh. Let's see. How about stormy? Dark and stormy when we have, it's actually sometimes a little bit scary. It gets, don't really know what's going to happen. We have a cloud and then maybe a lightning bolt coming out. Psh, psh. Kind of dark. The other clouds here. Maybe it's also rainy at the same time. Then, let's see. We got one more. What's one other kind? Well, here where I live in San Francisco, we have a lot of fog. Has anybody else been around some fog? Fog kind of sits there. Just kind of sits like a cloud that sits on the ground. So it kind of takes up this whole space here. So I just make these lines. It's kind of light and poofy. Just kind of takes up this space. It's kind of like a blanket. Kind of like a blanket of cloud. Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Here's our weather. Sunny, rainy, cloudy, windy. What was this one? Stormy, foggy. Let's see yours. I see. Oh, good weather. Oh, yeah, those are great weathers. Something I think that's neat about weather is that each one of these, when I go into these different kinds of weather, I feel like they kind of sometimes can affect how I feel inside, like my mood inside. So, like this one, sunny. When I think of sunny, I think like, oh, it's so fun and happy. Like big open chest and looking up at the sky like this. And rainy, sometimes it feels a little down. You got to stay inside. How about the poofy happy clouds? That can feel super happy and fun. Clouds also can feel like, oh, I don't know if there's going to be rain. It can feel different ways for different people. Windy, whoosh. What does windy feel like? Oh, kind of excited, or there's something, happening. How about stormy? What does stormy feel like? Ooh, could be scary, could be a little bit unsure, could be mad, could be angry, stormy. Ah, the lightning bolt. How about fog? Sleepy, cozy maybe a little down or sad, kind of just like a little mellow sad, a little low. Well, we'll call this our weather chart. And a wonderful person named Pat here in San Francisco asked me a great question the other day. She said, "What's your weather?" And I thought that was such a great question. She called it a weather check. So I thought maybe we'd try a weather check today. So if we ask ourselves, what's our weather? What would it be? So let's see, what's my weather? I would say today, I'm pretty sunny. Maybe got a chance of some showers coming. Maybe a little fog. Maybe a little sunny with a little fog, kind of mellow. Maybe every once in a while, got a little sads coming through. Then it goes back to sunny. How about you? What's your weather check? Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Well, our weather changes. Weather changes all the time. But maybe we can use this to look at sometimes and say, oh, what's my weather? Kind of figure that out. And we'll notice that it changes. So if you want to fill them in with color and stuff, that's a fun thing to do. I think I'll do that after class. We'll do weather checks again later. Thanks. That was really fun. All right. Well, I'm going to turn this over. Use the back side. So we're going to conserve some paper. And now, the official drawing shall begin. We had a hint earlier about the theme of this week. I may or may not have been literally holding in my hands in front of your face. What was it? Yes, it was the world. Does anybody know what's on Wednesday? Could it be Earth Day? Yes, it's Earth Day. So that means all week is what? Earth Week. Which means we're going to draw what? Earth-related things. Yeah, I know, this is also obvious. You're like, speed it up, Wendy. Let's get to drawing. Okay, so we are going to be doing Earth Week. We have special guests all week. It's going to be super fun. Today, we thought, like, well, what would be fun to draw to kick off Earth Week? And I was thinking, well, what is so many people's favorite place? And I was like, you know what is my favorite place? Because honestly, I wouldn't mind going there right now. And I thought, you know what would be really fun? A trip to the beach with some friends. How's that sound? I know we're all feeling like that'd be a good time. Well, we can't go right now because we're all staying home in our home studios, but we certainly can draw it. Ready? You want to do it? All right, let's go to the beach. Come on. All right, I'm going to use my pen today, and we're going to go to the beach, trip to the beach, and we're going to build a sandcastle. I think that's kind of the first thing we got to do is like build a sandcastle. So sandcastles I think are super fun to build and to draw. Has anybody built one? Yeah? Well, you know how you go out to the water and you dig a hole and you bring in all the wet sand and all that. So we're just going to be able to bring in the wet sand with our pen. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a shape like a square. And then I'm going to make another shape right here. Building a sandcastle with a pen or a pencil is really fun because sand sometimes slips and slides away, but with a pen, you can build it in any way you want. So see what I did? I just made these two rectangles here, and then I made this shape, which is like the top of a castle. So I'm gonna make one again so you can see. I go up there, and then I go across, down, across, up, across, down, across, up. How's that? That's the top of our castles. How's that working? Yeah? All right. Let's do one over here. across, down, across, up, across, down, across, up, across, down, across, like that. This is a pretty short castle. You guys want to build it up high? Should we build it in a physics-defying kind of shape? Never seen a sandcastle like this before. So I'm just going to put all these different shapes. Remember we made those like cabinets of shapes? I'm taking a lot of those shapes and I'm just going to build it just like you kind of imagine you would with blocks. And you put however you want it on there. The blocks can just fit on however you want. Here's kind of like, what are these called at the top of the castle? Our assistant Caroline knows.
Turrets.
Turrets. Turrets. Did you guys hear our assistant Caroline? She spoke. And then let's see, we should put a door. And then we'll put maybe another one here. Another one here. You can put yours anywhere you want. This is just, I'm just doing this to start it off. Let's see. I'm gonna put a couple little windows here, a couple little windows here. I'm gonna do another one of these here. I'm gonna make, I don't know, some things go off to the side here. You can have yours go anywhere you want. Just imagine. This is like a sandcastle that is possible to build even without sand. So that means that nothing's gonna fall, nothing's gonna fall down. I'm gonna put a little zip line. Goes like that. I'm gonna put maybe some little windows here and here, here and here. I think these kind of look like faces, so I'm gonna turn these into little faces. This one looks surprised. Ah, maybe this one's having some windy weather. I'm gonna give this one a flag. All right, let's see. So there's kind of our castle, but it sure just looks like it's not really on a beach. Let's put this castle on a beach. Remember how we make those lines in the background? We call it a horizon line. Well, there is a line for the water. Put a line in for the water. Maybe put a little bit of loose lines here on so it's kind of like waves. Let's see. Let me see yours. Can I see how your sandcastle is going on the beach? Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's just putting shapes on and stuff. Yeah, just have fun with it. Just put like little shapes on however you want. There's no right or wrong way to do a sandcastle. This is your sandcastle that defies all physics. Actually, let's just put some sand in here. This is the other thing. It's sand. So let's put some sand. You can just make a bunch of dots. Let's make a bunch of dots around our sandcastle. I love making dots. Making dots is kind of like drawing the fur on a bear or on a dog or something like that, where you make a lot of little marks. And you can just do it quickly or you can do it slowly. But when we're making these little sand dots, it just feels really good and quiet. So if you ever get frustrated when you're drawing, like if you're like, oh, I don't know what to put on my sandcastle, what do I do next? You can just be like, you know what, I'm just gonna make some more sand dots for a little bit. And then you realize, oh, I just realized this should be a rainbow. There's something magical about making little dots and little lines because suddenly you start to see things in your drawing that you didn't know was there. That feels good. Yeah, that's pretty fun. I like that. All right. Let's see. Here's our water. I'm going to draw one line above the water on either side of our sandcastle. Just like that. Can you see what that is? So if this is the beach with all of our sand, and this is the sky, what would this be? That's the water. That's the water. So maybe we just put some lines here for the water. Now I'm using a pen. If you've already moved to color, that is awesome. You can just paint this in you know, whatever color you want the water to be. All right, what else is happening at our beach? Well, we had to build this, so let's put, how did we get the sand over here? I'm gonna draw a pail. There's a pail. Bring water and stuff over. Needs to have a shovel in it. So maybe you want to do a little, it's kind of sticking in the sand there. And since we're building this with our friends, there's actually a couple of these, right? This is a shovel that's sticking in the sand. How about that crab that we found under the sea? Does anybody remember that crab? Yeah? Should we draw the crab right here? Right here? Okay, let's draw that crab right here. Does anybody remember how to do it? We make an oval. Yep. And then we make 2 circles. Make a big smile. And we make silly eyes. What if we make it looking over at the beautiful castle? Crab eyes. Crab eyes. How about some crab legs? Crab legs. Crab legs. I like saving everything twice on Monday. It's kind of what I do. It's what I do. Hi. It's waving with its little pincher. Make 2 lines. Remember, we just go goop, goop, goop. And it's walking on the sand, so we put little dots around it. What do we think? Let's see. I think it's getting there. I think we've got a pretty good beach situation starting up. All right, let's see. Well, if we're building it right here and we're doing it with our friends, we probably have some beach towels. So let's make 2 lines, 1 line on each place. And if you want to do beach towels, you can just draw them. This is called perspective. This is a pretty sophisticated thing. But this is kind of when you're standing far away and you see things that kind of the directional lines go like this. Anyway, we can deal with that later. But here are 2 beach blankets. Okay, and what would go in our beach blankets? What would we be doing? Well, clearly we would have sunglasses. What else? Anybody? I'm taking suggestions. Anything you say, I'll put it on. Beach ball, good suggestion. Let's put a beach ball in there. Beach ball. I heard somebody say ice cream and that would melt. So I totally agree with you, but what would be something that we could hold in our hands that would be fun to eat? Yes, I heard somebody say rainbow popsicle. Let's make like a double stick rainbow popsicle. Who's had a rainbow popsicle? Well, not everybody, but some people sure have. Rainbow popsicles are delicious. There, it's a 2 sticker so that you can break it in half and share it with your best friend. We'll paint that rainbow popsicle. And let's see what else. Oh, somebody said seashell. It's a good idea. Seashell is just kind of easy to make. You do a circle, a little triangle at the end, and then go bloop, 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 bloop. That's so fun to do. Let's make a couple more seashells. Let's go make one over here. Make a circle, kind of an oval actually. Then a triangle. Then bloop, bloop, bloop. Lots of C's. Should we make a couple more? Because I'm really enjoying making them. Yeah. Because you know what? This is Draw Together with Wendy Mac. And if I want to draw more seashells, I'm going to draw more seashells. But also it's Draw Together with you, so you can draw whatever you want. What else? One more thing. Let's see. How about some birds? How about some birds? Birds are fun because it's just, you make an M, and then their head would go right here. So you can just make it a little bit darker right there, and you can kind of start to see the bird. M, bird like that. And let's see what else. How about some people? Should we put some people on the beach? We could put maybe some people walking here. So for people who are far away, I just do a little dot. And then I do kind of a thicker line. And then maybe some arms and some legs. They're walking on the beach. Oh, it's nice because everybody can, at the beach, and everybody can hang out again. Kind of be close to each other and, you know, something to look forward to. It's going to be really nice when this passes and we can go to the beach and hang out together with our friends. That'll be fun. And oh, maybe there's what's this in the water? No, it's not a shark. It's a person surfing. Do we want to do a shark in the water? No. Maybe not today. There's another person with a little surfboard waiting for a wave. And let's do one more thing here. There's so much more we could do. Okay, and a starfish. I can't stop. So much. Just put that star shape on there. A couple little dots. Starfish. All right, let's check in. One more sand. Can I see yours? How's it going? A lot of drawing happening. Oh, great drawing happening. Fun beaches. So much fun stuff. One question. Let's go back to what we did before. What is our weather like on our beach? What's your weather like on your beach? Let's look. On my beach, I'm going to make it sunny. Put a big, big, big sun. Big sun. But I also feel like maybe there's a little bit of wind. A little windy. A little bit of wind. Coming through. A little bit of wind coming through. Yeah, it's nice. So much to paint and to color. I'm going to paint and color after class, but I'm just going to put in a little bit of water. Just because I really want to see this beach. When we put the water in and then put in some sand colors, the beach really starts to come alive. Oh, and also, you know it's not a rainbow popsicle if it's not rainbow. You know, and then I gotta make the crab a little orange, you know, because it's so fun. Well, my rainbow castle, because that's what I'm calling it, has a rainbow in it, has all these fun faces, has a zip line, has flags. You know, maybe this is a ladder that you can climb up. Maybe you want to draw yourself and your friends in here, hanging out and actually building it. And you can do anything you want with it, and you can paint it in all the colors. It'll be really fun. Okay. So much fun stuff to do at the beach. Want to show? Yeah? Okay. If you don't, that's fine too. But if you want to, I'd love to see. Okay. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's see the sandcastles on the beach. Look at that wonderful day at the beach. Look at that sandcastle. Look at all of those little creatures. Oh, look at that imagination that you have. All those fun things you thought of to put in there. And I see that you went and you explored and you did your own stuff. You did great dots and shapes and lines. So much fun. So much of drawing is just like making marks on a page and scribbling and have fun. So if you decide, you know what, I just kind of want to go in my own direction, do my own thing, that's even better. It's all great, whatever you do, because we're here drawing together, and that is so fun. Thanks so much for drawing with me. Let's see, if you want to share your drawing, you can take a picture of it, and you can hashtag and put draw together up there. Let's see, Assistant Caroline is...
Weather check-in?
Oh, yeah.
The end?
Yeah, that's a great idea, actually. Art Assistant Caroline had a great idea. She just said, should we do a weather check-in? That's a great idea. Let's do a little weather check. How are we feeling now after drawing? Let's see. I'll go first. My weather check. My chance of showers is actually gone now. I think I'm sunny with fog, but the kind of fog that just feels really warm and cuddly, kind of like a blanket. How about you? What's your weather check now? Yeah, it's amazing how drawing like that can kind of change our weather. It's neat. Well, we have so much fun planned this week in Draw Together for Earth Week. So see you tomorrow. Post your pics and share them so other kids all around the world can see. And those folks who turned in your weekend homework, it was so great. Thanks so much for doing that, and we'll come back to that later, this week. And I think that's our day today. So what do we do? What do we say? How do we close out our Draw Together